Welcome to TCB Learning Center. Today we're going to be doing basic beading, crimping 101. Let's get started. The tools needed for our basic beading project are a bent nose, pair of nipper tools, crimping tool, 10 inches of Beadalon 49 strand jewelry wire, 2 crimp tubes, a toggle, 5328 bicones, 6mm sterling silver daisies, 6mm Turkish spacer beads, 5601 Swarovski crystal cubes. Today we're using jet. We take our wire, we load our crimp tube on, now we're going to take one end of our toggle, load it on, we're going to take our wire and back it through our crimp tube. So now we've captured our toggle, just like this. Now we're going to pick up our crimper tool. It has 2 notches in a crimper tool. We're going to use the one closest to us. 2x2 crimp tube. The reason we like these is because they fit in the notches perfectly. Second hole first. Release, and you're going to see that you have 2 notches, one on each side. Now we need to go and use the front half of our crimper tool to close this up. Just like this. We call it closing our hot dog bun because now we have secured our wire to our toggle. We give it a nice gentle push. It's not going anywhere. Our toggle's secure. And that's crimping 101. We're going to do this at the beginning of the bracelet. We're going to do it at the end of the bracelet. Now we're going to start to build a bracelet. We're going to start with, first of all, this bracelet consists of a 5328 Swarovski crystal bicone. And we're going to load this on. This tail that we have here, we're going to tuck it in our first crystal. Now we want to remove that tail because we don't want that wire sticking in our way or interfering with the building of our design. So we just snip that off. It's out of the way now. The next bead that we're going to put on here for this design is our Turkish spacer bead. We just load it on, and then we use another crystal bicone. Then we use our 6mm daisy spacer. Load it on here, and we're creating our design. And we just keep on following a pattern. And another daisy spacer. And another bicone. Another spacer. And we just repeat this pattern, this design, until we've reached the end of our bracelet. We now have all of our beads loaded in our design, and we're ready to crimp the end of our bracelet and finish it off. Now we're going to pick up another crimp tube, load it on. We take the second half of our toggle and bring our wire through. Come back the same as we did when we put our first part on. We're going to come back through our crimp tube, And what you do not want to do is you do not want to cut our wire at our crimp tubes. What we do is we bring it back through our first full pattern. We always go back through our first full pattern. That makes our bracelet more secure. And taking it back through. And this is where I use my bent nose. I just grab the tail of my wire now and just pull on it gently, push my beads down, and I have everything now nice and tight. Now, same as we did before, it is the second hole first. We have our 2 lines in here. Now we need to fold our 2 lines together. We have to get rid of this tail now. So we bend our bracelet away from us. Take our nipper tool, get in as close as we can. We now have a finished bracelet. Thank you for joining us at TCB Learning Center for Basic Beading and Crimping 101. If you have any questions, you can always contact us at 2cutebeads.com. Check back often for more videos to come.